How's it going, guys, and welcome back for some more Gedonia 2. In this video we're going to be exploring the origins. So we've got the mysterious stranger, the mercenary, the nobleman, the prisoner, and the peasant. So with this new update we have a new tutorial, which is awesome, so we can actually get a bit more, so we can learn a bit more of the mechanics that happen in Gedonia 2. So we're going to start with the mysterious stranger and then move on to mercenary, nobleman, prisoner, and then peasant. So the mysterious stranger. One day you materialize near the quaint village, bereft of memory or an inkling of how you arrived. Your origins are shrouded in secret, and you try to make sense of your new life. So what you get here is you start with no clothes. You have lucky jewelry, so you have 2 rings and an amulet at the start of the game, and they give you more crit. I'm pretty sure you get another 6%, I'm pretty sure. And also you get the mysterious stranger, so the mysterious stranger follows you and sometimes can help you. If you've ever played Fallout, it's like the mysterious stranger just shows up randomly and helps you out a little bit, so it's pretty cool. So let's get started.
Gedonia, a blessed land, a place where everyone is welcome and anyone can find their purpose. 20 years ago, a great hero rid this land of its final threats, and now Gedonia is in the height of its glory. The city of Erteron has grown several times over, attracting people from all over the world in search of a better life. Far to the east of the continent, in the Esnon region, the mighty free city once flourished as the capital of trade and craftsmanship. However, for several decades now, the city has been in decline. The streets and markets have emptied, only to be filled with stench and beggars. At night, the sounds of screams and street fights echo through the air. Sects and cults have turned their attention to the desperate, while bandits focus on people's pockets. The city council desperately tries to restore the city's former glory, but nothing seems to work. Perhaps hope is lost, or maybe the rulers will take risky steps to save their home. You woke up in the middle of the forest without clothes. Your head pounds with pain, and you have no memory of who you are. You decide to head to the nearest village and try to find meaning in your new life.
Here we are, we just start off here in this forest, a little canyon gully. We see the mysterious stranger in front of us, and suddenly disappears. So very mysterious, of course, but we just go through here, and here is where we enter the tutorial. That's pretty brief sort of origin, but it does play better than just appearing sort of here and then going on. So we're going to continue on with the next origin. So we have Mercenary. Venturing from across the vast ocean, you arrive on foreign shores in pursuit of a fresh existence. Your eyes alight with the spark of boundless opportunities awaiting discovery. So here you'll start with simple heavy armor, if you have enough strength. Otherwise you'll just get simple mercenary armor. And you also you get the mercenary speech checks, where you can allows you to make decisions in quests that will give you additional gold rewards and some mercenary work. And you can also talk to mercenaries and have a unique speech option.
You arrive at the free city by sea, seeking work and a better life. However, a mix-up with your documents at the port forces you to find another path and embark on a journey along the narrow mountain road surrounding the city.
So here we are as the mercenary. We arrive by cart. We can talk to the traveling merchant here.
That's it. You're not going any further. I'm heading for the big road from here, and you'll have to go to Hilford through that mountain pass over there.
You go, thanks for the ride.
You're welcome. How did you end up here, you say?
And then you've got your 4 options here. Say none of your business, but we're going to explore the Mercenary, saying I've sailed from far away. I'm looking for well-paid work.
Well, there's plenty of work here. Ask old Earl in Hilford. He'll find you something. A good mercenary can always earn his keep in these parts.
Well, good luck to you, then I am off. He'll start going out over here. Start singing. Yeah, he'll go down there, and what we want to do is go down to this cave where the question mark is and enter. And here we are at the tutorial area. So all of the paths lead to the tutorial area. We'll continue on with the next one. So we have the Nobleman next. Once the scion of a grand lineage, the tides of fate have swept away your family's opulent fortune, impelling you onto a road of uncertain destinies, yet brimming with the promise of redemption. With the Nobleman, you get noble cloth and gold bonus. So at the start of the game, you will receive expensive clothes and bonus gold. And you also have Nobleman speech checks, which allows you to make decisions in quests that will give you benefits in dealing with royalty and noble, rich characters.
Being a descendant of an ancient and noble family, you've lived your whole life in luxury. However, it turns out that your family's wealth is not infinite, and there is no more money to sustain your lavish lifestyle. You had to sell the family estate to pay off your debts, and now you wander in search of your next path.
The noble, talk to this guy.
That's it. You're not going any further. I'm heading for the big road from here, and you'll have to go to Hilford through that mountain pass over there.
Thanks for the ride.
You're welcome. How did you end up here, you say?
And then we can pick the noble. I came from a noble family, but fate has decided that I must travel.
So you're from the elite of the Free City. Well, it's good for you to come down to Earth with us mere mortals sometimes. And it's never too late to start over.
Well, good luck to you then. I'm off. And yeah, that's done. So we just go into the cave. And then you are in the tutorial area. So next up we have Prisoner. Having orchestrated a daring escape from the suffocating clutches of a grim prison, you now breathe the air of freedom, with the resolve to carve a path towards a brighter existence. So you start off with prisoner rags and bandit equipment. So at the start you receive no gold, simple rags and bandit equipment like lockpicks and poisons, which is pretty damn good. And you also have bandit speech checks, which allows you to make decisions in quests that will give you benefits in dealing with bandits, thieves, and syndicate members. Right, we'll choose the prisoner.
For your crimes, you served time in the Free City prison. A few inmates staged a daring escape, and you managed to flee with them. Escaping the pursuit, you fled into the mountains, where you were able to hide.
Right, so here we are in the prison. Go talk to this dude over here.
Phew, we barely got away. The tin cans won't follow us any further. They're too scared. By the way, you seen where One Eye gone?
They cut him down. One of the tin cans stabbed him in the back with a sword.
So he got caught at the turn. I've told him, you have to shake off your tails, not play with them. His problem.
Where do we go from here?
It's easy from here. This stinking stream will lead you to a cave. From the cave, you'll get to an old pass. Go down it, and you'll be in Hilford. It's a small town. You'll get lost there. I'll catch my breath here and take another road towards the Great Dust. Some old acquaintances are waiting for me there.
You've got two options. I don't think the Great Dust is available at the moment. It must be out in the desert. So you might see him again, or when the map gets released, you might be able to see him. So it really depends. You can either stab him now, which is brutal, but we're just going to say I'm off then. So you just go up in here, and you end up just outside this cave, and here's the tutorial area. So the last one is the Peasant, formerly a humble farmer. You find yourself propelled into new avenues as harvest failures rob you of your livelihood. The journey ahead is unknown. You will start with simple peasant clothes and some food. At the start, receive simple peasant clothes and additional food. And you also have peasant speech checks, which allows you to make decisions in quests that will give you benefits dealing with farmers and working people or working in the field.
You've spent your entire life working on a farm. A couple of years ago, your elderly parents passed away, and a dreadful harvest left you with no means of survival. You had to sell your home and set out on a journey.
Right, again, we start off with the traveling merchant, so we talk to him.
That's it. You're not going any further. I'm heading for the big road from here, and you'll have to go to Hilford through that mountain pass over there.
Thanks for the ride.
You're welcome. How did you end up here, you say?
I'm gonna go with the peasant one. I've been ploughing the fields my whole life, but now the farm has fallen into despair, so now I'm traveling.
It happens. I'm from a simple peasant family myself, and life is never easy for us. Now I'm trading a little. Maybe things will work out for you too.
Well, good luck to you then. I'm off. Get them out, and then we go down to this cave, and where we start the tutorial. All paths lead back to this spot. There's only one tutorial, but you got your 5 origins. So let's get stuck into the tutorial. So here we are at the tutorial. So we'll continue with this. This is the same tutorial for everyone. So you just interact with these question marks and it will tell you what to do. So we use jump, space, walk over these. These are respawn points. If you activate a respawn point after you die, you will respawn at that point. Continue from it. When you load a game on open world zones, every time you activate a respawn, it will become the main one. In the dungeons, only the latest one will be the main one. Right, then we can continue jumping up here. We'll go to this question mark, so we can use the attack button, which is left mouse button by default to hit the enemy. If you have enough agility, you can dodge attacks by hitting shift by default. I've changed my shift to sprint, so my control button is dodge. I've also heard of using alt as the dodge button because it's sort of right next to your jump button, and you don't really jump in combat, so I don't know, whatever's comfortable for you really. Here we can take out this wolf. Heavy weapons will knock down an enemy. As you can see there, I'm just knocking him down, so not really much trouble at all. And to get a two-handed axe at the start of the game, you'll need 3 strength. Go to this one and you can collect different resources in the world by interacting with objects. These berries are an excellent way to quickly restore health. If you can see anything that's sort of shining and glittering, you can gather it. We go there, we get some berries. We can open up our inventory by pressing I, and we can left click on the berries and bring them down here to our hotbar, so we can quickly have access to healing. We go to this one, we can use this, so open skills window B by default. So we can choose and assign different skills. We'll need to put skill points into skill tree first by assigning it. To assign the skill, just click on the research skill and put it in the action panel at the bottom of the screen. So we can press B, brings up all of our skills here. So it's really, which one do you sort of, like what character do you want to build? We're just going to go with melee, just sort of a bit basic. We put 1 point down here, and that will fill up this little orb here. And then we can choose anything from the bottom row. So we might choose, we'll choose rend. And then we can left click on that, bring that down to our hotbar down the bottom. And if we press 1, we can use it. Go over to this one here. So we can switch between 2 sets of weapons by clicking the middle mouse button. Each weapon set has a different set of abilities assigned, and you can also holster your weapon by pressing Z, and it'll holster your weapon. You can bring it back out by pressing Z. And what that means, by swapping weapons, press the middle mouse button. And you see we have nothing else down here. So we can put, say you want your healing on E there. You can see we've got 2 different sets of hotbars here, so you can different weapons, different things, mix and match at your leisure. Down here we've got the wolf. Use our ability on it. Take care of it pretty quickly. Get more berries, so we've got more healing. These are a godsend. Berries are your best friend early game. Sprint down here to these birds. Take them out as much as we can. We have stamina. And then swoop them pretty quickly. Yeah, the 2-handed axe at the start of the game is very, very strong. You will interrupt and knock back enemies, or knock down enemies. We come to this fortress here. There is some cooking ingredients on the ground here. And right here we click on we interact with our question mark. You can craft items of different types on the crafting stations. Every time you craft, you have a chance to improve your crafting skills. Harder to craft items have a bigger chance to improve your skills. You can press N to open your current crafting skills now. So we press N, and here are all your crafting professions. We've got blacksmithing, leatherworking, tailoring, cooking, alchemy, enchanting, and weapon crafting. And intellect does affect your learning. That's good to know. We can go into this building, these ruins here. We can go up the top and we will find an old rusty hammer. That's another weapon we can do. There's nothing really else of interest yet in the world. We'll go over this way, go through buildings here. We can get some hunter's bow, some leather armor, health potion, and gold. Come back over here. We can go up the stairs. There's not much interest up here. Also go this way. We've got a chest down under the stairs. We get a shield, staff, and some a rugged cloak. We can equip all this, and if you have strength, if you picked a character with 3 or more strength, you will have access. Even that heavy hammer up there, but you need strength 4 to carry it. You can knock these like breakable planks of wood that are guarding the door, and you get access to a bit more treasure. You get another 30 gold and some more potions. So you will need a heavy weapon, so anything sort of +3 strength, you'll be able to knock that down. So we can use this question mark here. You can carry and throw different objects in the game. Some of the heavier objects may require more strength to drag or carry. Some objects can be damaged or exploded while being thrown. So have more strength will allow you to throw further. So it's like these boxes here. You can have these. You can just left click, and yeah, you can sort of tumble them around. You can also move them, so you can like find different ways to, like for different puzzles. Say if you want to jump up there, put that over here, jump on it, jump again, and we can climb up here. There is nothing of interest up here anyway, but still. We're going to interact with this question mark. Some doors in the game can be locked and require specific keys to open. You can destroy the doors with heavy weapons like axes or hammers, or use explosives or siege weapons. If you have any lock picks, you can try them. Sometimes it's possible to find another way around. We can't do that. We can probably use a lockpick, and that didn't work. So for our cooking as well, we can go down here. We can make some potatoes. You can see there it's crafting difficulty hard. It'll increase chance by 86%. We do that. We can also make some cookies. So we've got a lot of healing at the start of the game. You can talk to this guy. He just has
unexpected company.
Story
What brings you
elements.
to this god-forsaken mountain pass?
Just answer his questions. We're trying to reach the nearest settlement.
Then you'll need to cross the bridge and go through the caves. Though, I wouldn't recommend it. I've just returned from there myself.
Why is it dangerous there?
You could say that. The caves are crawling with goblins, aggressive creatures, eager to attack any lone traveler. I was lucky enough to slip away. Perhaps you can do the same. I see potential in you.
And who are you anyway?
My name is Delver. I am a humble servant of the Golden Path. I help those who suffer, people with open hearts and minds, to discover their purpose and reach heights unseen.
Sounds interesting. What is the Golden Path?
That is the name of our brotherhood and of our cause. They are one and the same. We walk the Golden Path, at the end of which await the Golden Halls. A blessed existence, free from pain, bitterness, and disappointment.
How do I step onto the Golden Path?
The first step is sincere desire. If it is truly there, the path itself will guide you. Listen for the signs. Look closely at the lost souls in towns and villages. Many seek truth, yet do not know where to find it. In time, the brothers will find you. Our brothers are everywhere.
And that's it.
For now. Later, if you feel a special strength within you, you may journey to the enchanted forest of Pelwood. There, in the silence of ancient trees, it is easier to hear the whisper of the path itself. It will reveal the way forward.
There's a bit of story element there. So you can use this box to, go up there and then drop down, or we can smash this. And this is what this pretty much says. A lot of objects in the game are destructible. Some require heavy strikes to break. And we can go through here and we just cross this bridge. The goblins chop us down. We're surrounded by tentacles that we just have to take out, which it isn't too difficult. You need to get away from them, just run away. A little bit of experience as well. Every little bit of experience counts. We just want to run into this cave here. You just run up here. You just discover more cooking pots. We can get some goodies down here. Goblin soup, simple spices, and some raw meat. So you can just cook that raw meat here. Oh, we don't have enough. We need 6. Got. Anyway, we can continue on. See all these, this morbid side of goblins. Go right up here. You'll see this cutscene. You'll see this event here.
I believe we are finished here. As always, you have performed flawlessly, Ascended One. These filthy creatures will no longer threaten those who walk the golden path.
So these are the guys that the cultist was talking about, the golden path. So we've also got a bit of a story narrative happening already. And you can't go up there, I've tried, but we just want to go out this way out here. So that's the tutorial done. Now the world is yours to explore. So get exploring. Alright guys, that'll do it for this little video. I just want to show you the new tutorial and all of the backgrounds for the origins. But that's enough from me guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you next time for some more Gedonia 2 videos. Alright guys, take care.